Welcome back to the Anchor Down Podcast. This is Season 3, Episode 16. I'm your host, Ian Larrabee.
Co-host, Benny Galley.
And today we're coming back after we missed a week.
Yeah,
Been off a little bit. We're coming back here, and it's the end of January, man.
Right, yeah.
1 month into
flew.
2025. Definitely flew by.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying that. I think that January has just kind of zipped past
Yeah, I think
us.
it's right after Christmas break. There's 2 weeks left. I mean, it seems like 2 weeks. It's really 3.5. But yeah,
just a lot going on. It's also just been packed. I mean,
right.
sports
it's busy.
and everything else going on. It's just kind of been busy here. We are climbing into February now, coming at the end of the week, and then that'll be also meaning kind of climbing to the end of the sports seasons for everyone.
Playoffs. I mean, almost every sport is playoff is in February.
Right.
So.
Yep. Starting off, getting right into it, we can jump into girls basketball. I could talk about girls basketball. They are kind of continuing a little bit of a slump. They're struggling. But they've got a few more games. They've got a couple games coming up. One tomorrow, Thursday the 30th, at Denfeld. Next week, Tuesday the 4th, at Rock Ridge. And then I think they have maybe 2 or 3 games after that. Just a couple more after those. And then they'll hit the end of the regular season, climb into playoffs.
Yeah, hopefully they can get a playoff win. That'd be pretty cool.
Right.
Everyone's record does reset, so
yeah, it's always 0-0 once playoff sections start.
Go either way.
Boys basketball, they're doing solid,
good this year.
They are. They're sitting 11-6 right now. They have a game this Saturday at Rockford, and then a game next Tuesday versus Piers. It was listed as at Hill City.
Okay.
That they're playing there. Heck, I went to their game last week for the Jackie Jamboree stuff. We're going all the different games.
That?
And it was good. They played Rock Ridge and they beat Rock Ridge.
That's a big win.
It is. It's just nice. It is a home game, and just knowing you beat Rock Ridge, it's it's a double thumbs up.
Yeah, I can't say that, but
yeah,
it's all right.
Saturday's a home game.
Saturday?
For basketball.
This Saturday is a home
Okay.
game, I guess, at Hibbing versus Rockford.
Okay.
Yes. So watching them play Rock Ridge it kind of started a little slow. I was a little nervous. And then they were just playing well. Yeah. I mean, they seem to be, for the most part, playing well with each other.
Yeah, that's really good to see.
And their defense was good, and then their offense too. So it was just nice. It was nice watching.
Not win big games without defense. You just can't.
Yeah, it was cool seeing Hibbing basketball picking stuff up again.
Yeah,
obviously, when we were younger, especially 7th, 8th grade, in that time when they were really solid.
Right.
Yeah. So seeing them getting back to that it's nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Hockey. You want to talk speaking of Rock Ridge? You want to talk about hockey?
I'll go a few games before that. We'll start off with, we were in Duluth Marshall last Tuesday when it was really cold.
Yeah.
Or it would have been last Monday, sorry. We played I Falls that Tuesday. Yeah, it was really cold.
Cold.
The game thought we were going to get canceled, but we ended up going. Picked up a good overtime win there. It was a really solid performance. They're a strong team, so yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went to I Falls that Tuesday. It was also pretty cold, but it wasn't as bad. We got a 7-0 win there, so that was good.
Jeez.
And then Hockey Day, Minnesota would have been that Saturday, the 25th. We were going up in the second period 1-0 on 17th ranked Eden Prairie. So that we kind of let off in the second. Some reason, I don't know why. We always do, but so we kind of fell short there. We lost 4-3, but it was still a really good game. Super fun, really cool atmosphere. If everyone watched it on TV, it was a really cool game if you watched. And then, we had Rock Ridge last night. Again, played really well, I thought. Just kind of a few bad breakdowns in some bad spot areas, so they capitalized. We didn't. We outshot them almost 2-1, so yeah.
That Hockey Day, man, I'm still bummed that I wasn't able to go.
It was really fun.
We had a tournament on that Saturday, and it was such a waste of time. That I wish I would have gone and just skip that tournament.
Yeah.
But how was that? I mean, well, you guys went down there Friday, right? You left Friday.
Yeah, we left Friday. Boys JV, they had a game down at Eden Prairie's, just normal rinks. It wasn't outside. They kind of got pumped, but I mean, our varsity game was really kind of back and forth,
Yeah, it
really
was a good
close.
game.
But yeah, it was really cool, like playing like the roller coasters were like in the background.
Yeah, I saw
so
that.
that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a couple rides open, nothing like big, obviously, but
Yeah.
just a bunch of events, vendors around. They had a bunch of campfires all around, so you kind of stay warm. And then they also had like a really big like tented in area that was heated, so you could have food and.
Did you guys spend the whole day there, or what? Like after your game, were there other games you watched?
So a lot of us like stayed there, but then rode home with their parents.
Oh,
I know
I
a couple of us went to the Wild game after, so that was fun.
That's legit. I saw that. I saw it in
They
the brother's
they
story.
played terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. Who they lose to? Was it the
Calgary.
Calgary?
Yeah, they played terrible, but that's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think like 4 or 5 kids rode home on the bus. But yeah, they did stay all day for all the games. So it was cool. It got cold though, and then like girls' college was like they were playing, and I feel like that game was just taking forever. I don't know why. So then we left.
Yeah, I saw there was a good amount of people, like kids, students, and whatnot that came down.
Yeah, I know a couple of kids left early.
Yeah, people were spending the night Friday or driving all the way down on Saturday. That was really cool though, man. Like I said, I'm really bummed that I couldn't go to that because I'm sure it's just such
it was
a good time.
Really cool.
But yeah, you guys now have next Monday is your next game.
Yep.
You know, you're playing at Superior. And then after that, you also just have a few more games, I think, left.
Yeah, a couple away games, and then we go to Cloquet.
Yeah, that'll be a big one, huh? Cloquet?
Yeah, that's going to be a really big one. Then we go to Cloquet, and then a few other kind of in between games
stuff.
there. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys getting to the end here, definitely. Some of these games obviously aren't the most important when it comes to like sections and whatever. It's, just a loss.
Right.
But
yeah.
Definitely like that Cloquet, picking up that win there will be huge, and then having that confidence going into playoffs and trying to get those W's.
Yep.
Yeah, for wrestling here, we have we had a meet, like I was just saying, last Saturday. We had a tournament in Rapids. Kind of terrible. Just super small. JV and girls really didn't get much at all. Varsity, there was
that sucks.
Few varsity kids had like some good matches, like section matches that were like nice to see. A few of them were just like repeat matches, like Dash Walks there. We've seen Dash Walk at 15 tournaments this year. You're seeing the same kid for the 9th time. It's like, it gets kind of boring.
Right. Yeah, I'd imagine.
But then we're this Saturday, Friday. We're going to Walker. Tournament Friday in Walker. That'll be decent sized tournament.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of nice there. They do a pretty good tournament. And then next week on Tuesday, we have a home meet. It's our last home meet of the year. And that is, Rock Ridge and Pine City, I believe, something like that. So that'll be good.
Must bring a couple kids, huh?
Yeah, we actually beat them, man. We beat Rockridge earlier this year, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Their program's kind of slowing down a little bit, while ours is also kind of picking up right now.
Yeah,
so it's kind of nice. We beat them the other few weeks back, so this will be, a couple more section matches. We haven't really seen Pine City at all, I don't believe, so it'll be good to see them.
Yeah.
And then next week on Thursday, we have a duel in Deer River. And then Saturday we have a tournament, and then that's the end of our regular season.
Okay. Yeah, you guys kind of all over here at the end.
Yep. Yeah, like next week, three events in a week.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Be busy.
I know 2 hockey games in a week's a lot too. But sometimes even 3, but yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so we'll get that, and then we have team sections, and then individuals are the 21st. And not gonna lie, I'm getting excited for the end of the season, man. I'm ready for things to start wrapping up. I mean, I'm ready for sections. I'm ready for state.
Yeah, it's always the push. The playoff push is always fun. I mean, kind of brings everyone together. Everyone's kind of fighting, but it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're looking here. Hopefully, everyone can get some good matches. Actually, the girls. I don't know. The girls sections is maybe like next week or 2 weeks. It might be like 2 weeks. Theirs is a little bit earlier than ours, or individual
Same
sections.
with like hockey, girls hockey.
Right. Yeah, so we're all kind of looking forward, honestly, wrapping up the season here and getting
Yeah.
into sections. Hopefully, might see a few other kids do well at sections. I'm really
Yeah, that'd be
hoping to
really
see.
cool.
That'd be cool. Boys swimming, they had a meet, I think last night, right? Yeah, like Duluth. At least Duluth was here, came
Okay.
out, and then like Denfeld, and then
Yeah.
this Saturday they've got their conference meet, which is down in Duluth at Lincoln Park Elementary School or Middle School. I don't know which Duluth school that is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Yeah. But then next Tuesday, the 4th, they are at Rapids. A couple other teams, I believe.
Okay.
Their season feels really weird to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why it's.
It just seems like the meets seem really sporadic and
Yeah, and I feel like they get a really late start too.
yeah. And then it's kind of like they're just facing the same teams also, like every
Okay.
few
Yeah,
meets. But
I'm really not sure how any of that operates.
no, swimming's also just a weird sport. Like in terms of, it's just kind of different. It's out there
you
on its
don't
own thing.
like score any. I guess you score points,
Yeah.
but it's like you have to beat.
You ever been to a swimming meet?
I have not. That's why I have zero clue what any of it is. So.
I've been to a meet or two, and it's just interesting.
Like I understand you have to be faster than the person beside of you or ahead of you, but
But then it's like they do like the races. You know, the pools are only so big, so they do heats. So you have like kind of like in I guess track does it too in bigger events where. You know, you have 7 people going, and then you have the next 7 people,
Yeah.
and then you have it gets so long and
Oh, I bet.
exhausting, dude. Oh, and like if you don't have anyone in it, or like you don't have like a family member, friend, whatever it is that's in it, you're just like sitting there watching a bunch of swimming and having
Yeah.
no interest. Or
right, yeah.
Lots of cheering, though, I've heard.
yeah, it gets loud.
Oh,
in
I
there.
bet.
And hot.
Hey, yeah, like in the Hibbing one, you know, where you have the seating upstairs.
Yep.
But then, you know, like the pool deck area is only so big, and all
Mhm.
of the teams are down there, and so you
Yeah.
have all of the kids roaming around, and the noise just it's
Echoes,
terrible.
yeah, right after
Yeah.
all that water too.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah.
Skiing, you got skiing coming up. They have a meet tomorrow. That is their last regular season meet of the year.
Okay.
It's hosted by Rock Ridge. Of course, it's at Giants
Right.
Ridge.
Yeah, it's another short season.
Yeah.
Skiing, they kind of get a late start, obviously.
I guess theirs makes sense.
Gotta
you know?
have snow, but
Yeah, kind
that
of.
doesn't seem like they're really going too long. But I don't know, skiing every day probably does get long.
Yeah, I'm sure that gets, and, you know, the drive having to go to
Yeah.
Bilovic every day.
Right.
And, yeah, so they've got that meet, and then next Friday, the 7th, is their section meet, which is at Giants Ridge, of course.
Okay.
And so I'm sure they're all pretty excited about
Yeah.
getting into sections too, and
They usually send a couple to state,
yeah, have
which
something
is,
there.
I think, at
Yeah,
at Giants Ridge again.
It is, yep, yeah. So the last 3 meets all at Giants
Yeah.
Ridge. Yeah, I've heard that there's a couple kids that might do well and
Okay.
might be able to make it there. So hopefully, good luck to them. Girls hockey. You want to talk about girls hockey?
Yeah, they went into overtime last night.
Who did they play last night?
So it was kind of weird. So girls hockey and boys hockey both played Rock Ridge.
Oh, really?
Yep. So JV boys was at 5 in their back rink, and varsity girls was at 5 in their good rink.
Oh.
So they kind of we kind
They
of just
like,
flip flopped.
flip-flopped,
Yeah. So then varsity boys was in the good rink at 7, and then JV
JV
girls was in the back rink
Huh.
at 7. So yeah, it was kind of cool.
That's neat.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of like, it became like I guess like, what do you want to call it? Like a lot of people were there.
Yeah.
Kind of like 2 events, and then like everyone turned to one at the end. That's what I was
Right.
trying to say. But yeah,
Right.
yeah, there's a lot of people there. But yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah. Yeah, they have just that last game this Friday. It's at Rapids.
Yeah.
Rapids Greenway.
Yeah, they're a really good team.
Yeah,
So,
they always are. That team, that girls team, Grand Rapids Greenway, is just always so
Right.
solid. Yeah, so that's their last regular season game here. Like, you know, every team's wrapping it up.
Yeah, and then they'll probably they might get a home game, not sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it'd be cool if they did.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's kind of nice though. I love winter, and I love the winter. Like, I love snow and all that.
Right.
But it gets long.
Yeah,
Winter
it does.
just gets long.
Long and dark.
Long, dark, and cold.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, especially after like last week having those frigid days.
Yeah, those were cold.
Heck, one day my car didn't start in the morning. I was shocked. My car starts always. Like it's a beater, but it has got some strength in its battery. No. But it's kind of nice. We're getting to that point. We're kind of getting to the end of the seasons. It's getting lighter outside.
Yeah.
Like you wake up at 7:30, and it's much lighter.
Right.
The end of practice at 5 o'clock, it's still decently light
it's
out.
not bad.
So that's kind of cool. I like it. Yeah, good luck to all the teams, everyone climbing in here to the end of the season.
That playoff push, yeah.
Yeah, just fight through it. It does get long, but it's always worth it to just kind of just fight through that last bit.
Yeah, keep in class so you can participate.
Yeah.
Keep the grades up. I know a couple sports have had a couple academic suspensions, so
yeah, semester just started.
Never fun, but I mean, do what you can to get them up. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, semester just started last week, so we're kind of getting into new classes, do everything else, I'm sure, but yeah, kids are getting on top of their grades. Yeah, other than that, that's really all there is for our sports here. You got, obviously, NFL. Oh, did you watch the Chiefs-Eagles game?
I did not.
Or not Eagles, Chiefs, Bills.
Yeah, after the Vikes lost, kind of just quit watching football.
I might just quit, for good after watching the Bills and Chiefs game. I mean, it's so annoying. It's ridiculous. It's who's in the Super Bowl again?
Right.
Eagles and Chiefs.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win it again? The Chiefs. Nobody likes them. Nobody wants them.
Yeah, but they have a quarterback that does know how to win. Granted, he gets help from the refs or not.
Yeah, I mean,
he's really good.
That Bills game was so frustrating because they were coming back, and they held them to a field goal. They got the ball back, and it's like, come on. All you need is at least a field goal, put it into overtime, get a touchdown, win the game, and they just could not.
Yeah, like I said, after the Vikes lost, kind of just quit watching, quit paying attention.
Yeah, and then the Eagles pumped the Commanders, dude. It was like
I did see
55 to 24 or something like that.
Yeah, I did see that.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, so we got that to look not forward to in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because there's a bye week, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna kind of give them a break.
And then, so then you have Wild, though. The Wild, they fell just to, I think they're third now in the Western.
Yeah.
They dropped down a bit. They're 29-17-4.
Yeah, Krill's on IR.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, minimum 4 weeks, but after that it'll be week to week, so maybe growing or something. Yeah, he's getting surgery on something, so.
Then you got the Timberwolves are sitting at 25-21. They're doing all right. They're on a few game win streak right now for sure. At least 4 or 5
I
game
might
win
watch
streak.
every 1 out of 5 games.
Yeah.
So
I'm
not the biggest basketball guy there.
No, me neither. Not until it gets exciting.
Right, yeah.
March Madness, heck, I'll watch a lot of March Madness.
Yeah.
We get to the playoffs for NBA. I'll watch that. And
for sure.
But other than that, it's I don't get it.
Like a long season.
Yeah.
Game almost every day, usually every other.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, there really isn't a whole lot happening right now. Just kind of moving along.
Right, especially around the town, pretty boring.
Right. We had nothing going on in town really. Did hear there was something though about elementary kids like at Lincoln. They had like a writing contest. Like they wrote an essay about being a mayor for the day.
Oh yeah.
And next week, sometime the finalists, I don't know, top 5 or something like that, are gonna get to read their essay in the mayor's chair,
yeah, that's cool.
City Hall.
Yeah,
that's pretty nifty. Speaking of that, though, it just made me think I can talk quickly about last week. We had Jack and Jamboree.
Right. Yeah.
That week, and then Finn and Heidi ended up winning that. I was supposed to ask them to come on today, and I didn't. I kind of forgot about that. So that was. It was good. It was a good time to be a part of it. I don't know. Were you at school at all Friday?
No.
No, I suppose you don't go there at all.
Well, we were gonna go, but then my ride slept in. So,
nice.
Because again, my car wasn't starting. Yeah. So.
Friday morning was interesting. Not everything went exactly to plan.
No.
It was a little rough, but it wasn't terrible. It was still good to see. And then, after all of that, we go to the elementary schools, and that was cool. we're all dressed up in, dresses and suits, and
Right.
you walk to the elementary
Yeah,
schools,
that's
all
cool.
those little kids get
Yeah, I
so
remember
excited.
that being young.
Yeah. That's what I said, man. I totally love that when.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
remember-
Or like a school would go to, or a
State.
team would go to state and they'd walk through, or yeah, it was always cool.
Yeah. I love that for wrestling when we make it to state and get in to walk through
Yeah.
and see that. And we usually have T-shirts, like wrestling T-shirts, we'll hand out to kids.
Yeah, that's
and,
cool.
Yeah, I think it's really good. I remember being in elementary school
Yep,
and seeing those.
I remember.
I think the tennis team one year came through. I remember them.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I think probably maybe the year the girls basketball team went, I'm sure they came. And yeah, it was just always neat. It was neat to see them and kind of look up and have something
Right.
to look up to. But yeah, so that all went. It was good. It was a good time. It was kind of broke up a little bit of the chaos of
Yeah.
the winter time and in the boringness, but now we're kind of back into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, we really don't have much going on. Good luck to all of the sports teams. Keep pushing through it, get some more wins going on, get ready for sections.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, we will see you next week on Anchor Down.
For over 25 years, U.S. Bank, located at 211 East Howard Street in Hibbing, Minnesota, has provided office and studio space for Hibbing Public Access Television. We are thankful for their ongoing support. Hibbing Public Access TV may be viewed on these platforms: hpat.org with video on demand, Mediacom Hibbing 802, 805, and 807. On Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. Download the Hibbing Public Access TV app for your iPhone and Android devices. Find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Vimeo. For more information, scan the QR code and go to hpat.org.